everything's capturing because I'm at least seeing levels being picked up on my filters.
Hello, hello. Hey, what's up?
Testing, 1, 2, 3,
Hey,
testing.
everybody.
Hello? Hello, hello.
Yes.
Hey
We have
there.
sound. Good, good.
Woo!
Good job, Traps.
Woo!
All right. Now with that hiccup out of the way, let's go ahead and kick things off to the curb.
Hello.
Welcome, one and all, to session 39 of Chult of Personality. When last we left the expeditionaries, Enoch, the human warlock, Rue, the human druid monk, Dan, the half-elf witch, Zeno, the half-elf sorcerer, Elise, the wood-elf ranger fighter, and Tyrant Bane, the minotaur paladin. The party continued their search on the second floor of the Tomb of the Nine Gods, coming upon a large stone door with 3 head-sized holes. Upon further inspection, a trio of zombies with bridles in their mouths vainly lashed at the party. Thanks to a timely daylight spell, the party scared the haltered zombies away, lifting the massive store door open, revealing the tomb of Papazalo inside. With the gifts of flight, half the party flew above the zombies and into the room, and the rest of the party began to engage the zombies, as well as a skeleton on the ceiling with a square piece shaped of metal upon its head. After defeating the zombies, they were temporarily locked inside as the stone door slid to shut. Further inspection of the tomb revealed 4 glass cauldrons with bones inside, a large shield of a Chultan hunter, and 4 statues of Chultan warriors, one of which was missing its face. The party then acquired the square skeleton key and bowed as the dead god intoned, before no one. The shield's Chultan warrior was mad he could not attack, but the treasures scattered upon the sarcophagus were now ripe for the taking, one of which was an amulet. Enoch, dejectedly and reluctantly, accepted the power of Papazalo, and everyone rested and managed to secure the door open. A secret door was discovered, and beyond was a hallway to another room, and another secret door. And curiously, a bottle was also on a nearby table. Inside the bottle, the party discovered a doll trapped inside. She bartered for her freedom with 2 sapphire cords, and just as quickly as she was released, she vanished. Inside the other room past the secret door was a large circle with a pentagram marked out entirely with salt. While Sobalaka wished to add more salt, Rue crossed the seal, releasing a sinister frog-like creature trapped inside, though it foolishly attacked and was promptly defeated. Now that the party has left initiative, the sarcophagus of Nang Nang now lies before them. Where did the Tao disappear to? Who, if any, shall claim the help of Nang Nang? And where shall our heroes explore next? Let's find out in tonight's episode of Chult of Personality.
Oh, I forgot Rue is a giant bear.
I am a
Yep.
bear.
Burr.
Burr.
Alright, guys. The room lays down before you. What do you guys wish to do?
Probably try to open up the sarcophagus now that the slot is dealt with.
Does anybody want some ale? I didn't really have to do much that fight, so I just, shakes the alchemy jug.
Isn't it only like 4 p.m.?
It's 5
Hard to
o'clock
tell
somewhere.
time down here. With
We've
no.
been in here for God knows how many days. It's kind of hard to tell time at all.
With no sun, I don't really have any way of really telling the time.
Alright, so who wants to open the lid of the sarcophagus with Enoch?
Ooh, leave it to me.
Not I, says the weakling.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Okay, it would also help if I had remembered to open up my sheet.
do find that
Athletics. That's a 27.
All right. You take the
Meanwhile-
sarcophagus and you quite handedly slide off as it lands with a resounding thud on the or off to the right side of the sarcophagus.
Meanwhile, the elf in the party. Time is a social construct.
True.
So what do we find inside the sarcophagus?
What is inside the sarcophagus?
Inside the sarcophagus, you find a large vial with a red liquid inside, and it looks like there's a. It looks like a small stone, an oval-shaped stone, almost looks like an egg.
I'm not sure what these things are.
Well, let's figure out which one's probably going to try to possess us. Enoch flips on his Eldritch Sight.
All right, you detect necromantic energy coming from the vial, and you also detect. I guess this would be evocation magic coming from the egg.
Okay. Well, the egg has explodey magic on it, and the vial's got undead magic on it.
Vial might be some kind of necromantic potion, but I'm not sure without actually looking at it what it could be.
I will wave a hand toward the vial. I'm afraid to touch it with how things have been going here lately.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So who wants to grab what?
Well, who wants to have a new friend looks to Elise, Beru, and Zeno.
Which tomb was this again?
Nang Nang. Probably this.
Nang.
Yeah. So they're up there with Mongo of, we don't know what they represent, but we know that they're kind of steely.
Fuck it, I guess I'll do it.
All right, Zeno, you're going to. Which are you grabbing first, the potion or the egg?
Which came first?
Okay, I need to double check something. What is Ning Ning? The frog or the?
They are the frog.
Yep.
They
Fruit.
stole the spear from the Omoans.
Not to be confused with the frog hemoth.
That's a frog with an arrest record.
Um. Because I can't decide.
Well, I would assume, since every one of them is tied to an object that can be used more than once, it's probably the egg.
I was gonna say, like, I rolled. I literally rolled a flip the coin. I'm gonna go with the egg.
All right. As you touch the egg, a tendril of slime rises from its surface. It transforms into a frog-like head that bobs towards you. A croaking voice sounds out in your mind. Nang Nang will help you now. Do you resist?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna need everybody to mute except for DeLuna. Yes. Naming spirit. And now, here you go. You are now being possessed with the spirit of Nang Nang. While inhabited by Nang Nang, you gain the following flaw, which overrides any opposing flaw. I won't share with others. While inhabited by Nang Nang, you can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving your hands free. You also gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed. And I'll go ahead and drop that into your journal. Right now.
Guys, I have to.
And everybody can unmute.
If you haven't checked memes, I had to.
I checked.
All right. So now, if I remember right, that means that you no longer can be possessed by the Commandant.
Well, let's hope that's a good thing.
Well, if no one has any objections, I'm gonna pick up this potion and figure out what it is.
All right.
Okay. All right. I assume you're going to be casting Identify on it?
Yep, that'll be one Secreta Revelatum.
All right. So, you cast Identify on this. It's odd. The first thing that you notice is as you're casting Identify on this, you get the definite vibe of, oh, this is a potion of, oh, where is it? Where is it? You get, oh, it's a potion of supreme healing, but you focus on that for just a little bit. Something is off about this. And as you focus on this a little further, you realize, wait a minute. This is an imposter. This is a false potion of supreme healing. This is in fact a potion of poison.
Dan's gonna narrow his eyes at the bottle and say, "This is a potion of lies." This is a potion of poison. Theoretically, it looks like a healing potion. In actuality, it is not. It hurts you when you drink it.
Do mages do this often? Make potions that look like other things?
I mean, I suppose it has its advantages if you want to trick someone into drinking it to make it seem like maybe you're on good footing with someone or negotiating, and then just have them kill themselves, basically, with the potion. Or maybe they don't die and they just get really hurt and then you have to battle them, but they're significantly weakened.
Either way, I'm glad I picked that one up, or picked up the egg first.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that around the sarcophagus and inside it, actually, there is one more item that, Enoch, as you're looking at it, you see, some enchantment magic coming off of it.
Hey now, what's this and what's the item?
It's a clay urn.
Hey, maybe take a look at this. This has got some kind of enchantment on it.
Alright, I'll give it a go.
Okay, who's touching the urn first? Is it you, Enoch, or is it you, Dan?
I guess since I opened my big mouth, it's Enoch.
As you go to touch it, before you can instinctively go to pick it up, you hear some discordant, like, drum music going off in your head, and you find yourself compelled to dance.
Oh, not this again.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
See, when I heard
Hey,
drums, I thought it was the Jumanji.
You got a, whatever you rolled, you got a plus, let me see, 4. You got a plus 4 to it.
So 23.
For about 6 seconds, you basically imagine yourself doing like a janky conga line, except you were the only person in the conga line. But after about 6 seconds, you focus with your might, and with the assistance of Tyrant Bane, you manage to break yourself from it.
Okay, yeah, that thing is enchanted to make you dance.
Huh.
It's a fun party trick.
The bear makes like a weird wheezing sound. You suspect Rue is laughing.
Yeah. Why am I always the one inflicted with dancing?
I was just about to ask that, actually.
Laughs in bear.
You know what? I may be looking at your potion of lies wrong. Hold on, let me see that for a second. Just hold it out to me.
Then I'll hold the potion out to Tyrant Bane.
You know, some of our more adept scouts and hunters have been known to coat our weapons with various venoms and whatnot. It's more of, it's not really the most honorable thing, but when it comes to us fighting giant monsters and whatnot, every little bit helps.
I think
I
the
wonder,
potion.
is it possible for you to coat? Is it possible for you to coat weapons, arrows, darts, bolts?
I think this potion needs to be ingested for it to work. Certain poisons need to be applied in certain ways.
Oh.
This wouldn't really work if you coated a weapon with it. Has to go down to the gut.
Oh, I see.
Though, in theory, you could also probably pour it all over some food and get the same effect.
Yes, that would work as well.
On some food and a drink.
But I feel the ploy of, here's a healing potion, would probably be the best way to trick someone into taking this.
I see.
To the untrained... Oh, sorry.
Elise, you look like a capable scout, hunter. Is there any merit? Would you be able to benefit from that?
I suppose. I mean,
Tyrant Bane shrugs at Dan like, look, we are of two different cultures.
I mean, I'm probably not the best person with this due to my inability to lie at this current moment. So someone who's better at lying might have the best use out of this.
and back home, some of the elf tribes that I knew of weren't that shy of using poisons in their line of work.
It's very interesting.
All right.
More out of self-defense than actually harming, but...
You were saying, Enoch?
No, I'm just thinking of something. Enoch will pull up his screen and be like, well, now we've checked these tombs. I think I might have an idea of how to deal with the Ijin tomb without us having to worry about those locusts, but it's a 50-50 shot.
What idea do you have?
Well, I finally figured out how to make a new spell work, but since we've seen that, like, there's no rhyme or reason to what is and isn't enchanted about this structure, I'd have to see if this would work on it. So far, all of the actual tombs for the 9 gods don't seem to have any magic on them. It's all inside in the items. If his tomb's the same way, I might be able to open it without needing to go through that dangerous puzzle.
I've actually been considering that. Perhaps the tombs and the resting places of the 9 gods themselves can't be enchanted.
Enoch shrugs. This is all above my pay grade.
Hey, I'm down to cheat the system. Fuck a Serac.
The more you know about your enemy, the better you can go ahead and take it down.
True. Well, if we do go to try this, we'll need to take anyone who isn't Tyrant Bane down, because if memory serves, Ijin and Obalaka definitely ain't gonna mix well in you.
No, Obalaka does not favor Egen at all. Blames Egen, I believe.
At least we'll put our hand up.
All right. Well, we gotta make our way back to that statue entrance because I don't want to try to go in through the normal entrance for that one.
All right.
All right.
So, where would you guys like to go from here then?
Well, I was talking about going all the way over here at the... If you can see where I'm pinging.
Oh, the Devil's Mouth. Okay.
Because we should still have a rope that leads down there.
I believe so.
All right. Well,
Rue holds up a big paw and makes like a ring motion.
Oh. Do you wanna? Do you need a rest, or do you just want to transform out a bear?
No, I think she's trying to say we could go to the other side of the ring to the different tomb.
Rue points at him.
Ah, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm fine with trying that.
That's right.
But game, let's all go back to the Upside Down, guys. It'll be great.
Oh boy, we're going to the Upside Down, are we?
I love otter events. It's my favorite show on Newt Vlogs.
All right, so I guess we're heading back to the ring.
All right.
Might as well to test to see if the other version of the room is different.
Okay.
Welcome to Tomb of Annihilation, where the topography is made up and the
Words
events
don't
don't
matter.
matter.
When does the hoedown happen?
When Enoch grabs that jar again.
Oh, you know what? You're right. We already got it.
Oh,
All
Lord.
right.
Does that make Enoch
you
the
guys-
Colin Mockery?
Yes.
As you guys make your way over to here, you see that the door at this point, or the stone column that was at the far end, has opened up. And before you actually notice that, as you round the corner, you notice that you see a long streak of wine that has basically enveloped the entirety of this hallway, as well as run over the railing.
That's just wasteful.
Well, it's on the floor. Never mind. It's trash wine now.
I mean, didn't you guys say that wine turned into things that actively tried to kill you?
Rue nods.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink that.
Maybe they can't survive without the wine.
I'd rather
What?
not test.
Not gonna
That's
lie, I
fair.
don't want to see those creatures again. They were really freaky looking.
Well, as long as we don't trigger the trap again, I think we're good.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do a lap in the ring.
Well, how much wine could a tomb hold?
All right.
Enough to drown you, looks like.
Rue makes like a magic fingers motion.
Oh, so they can make as much as they. I see. Okay.
I also
Carabin
lo-
gives a nod as if he understands. Rue gets the understanding that he does not know.
I also want you to imagine that the bear still has a very deadpan look on her face as she makes the magic fingers motion.
Yes, but I do love that as a bear, you are still more animate than you are as a regular person.
Like, it makes sense though. If you're a bear, what the hell do you have to worry about? Especially a bear in medieval times.
Downhill
Indeed.
slopes.
Medieval bears.
All right.
Owl bears.
All right. So you guys make your lap around the loop, and you find yourself in the upside down, as you like to call it. And you find yourself, as you're making your way around the loop, much like you saw in the first tomb that you're at. Again, you see into the wine room that the entire floor of this hallway where you guys come out of is also entirely coated with wine.
All right. Well, Dan, let's go test your theory. First of all, let's see if there's even still a rope there.
All right.
Do you want me to keep guard outside?
That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
As you make your way over towards the devil's face, you find that there is no rope there.
On this version, no rope.
All right. Do you have any rope? Because my rope is currently on the other side of this weird.
I have rope. Zeno gives him his rope. Actually, no, Zeno wouldn't give him his rope. Never mind. He doesn't like sharing his stuff now.
I might have something. Oh, I have an explorer's pack. I think there's rope up in that boy.
Yeah.
All right. Tyrant Bane will grab a pack that looks small. It's hanging off of his side, but it's just a full-sized for people kind of pack, and just get a rope, hand it to you.
All
It
right.
looks like a satchel or a Tyrant Bane.
I love being big. You have no idea.
All right, Dan, help me tie this off.
All right, will do.
All right, survival check.
I think mine is higher. What's your survival?
2. But I have
Mine
advantage
is
on all
5.
wisdom.
Ah,
But yeah, no. I'll give you advantage because you have the higher.
all right. Let's see what we get here. 16.
All right, you managed to securely tie a knot.
All right, now let's rappel down and see if there's any differences.
All right. All right, you managed to repel yourselves. Give me strength checks to climb down with advantage.
Oh no.
Okay. And I have a +1 to this. Oh, that's a saving throw, damn it.
I have a -1. Let's see how this goes. 13.
12.
13, 12. Yeah, it's a little rough for you guys, but you managed to climb your way down. And I'll go ahead and bring you over to this map popper.
Oh. There's nothing on it.
Well, there was nothing on it originally. We had an actual
Oh.
cheat sheet.
Ah, okay.
Full
So,
stuff was
yeah.
there last time, right?
Yeah. Or at least...
I think we had a cheat sheet.
No, because you were able to see all the stuff. That's why Wick was
Yeah,
testing
here
the
it is.
pattern.
Yeah, we have a hieroglyphic 4 handout.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I'll just read off the description again because I know it's been a few sessions. Let's see. Aichin's Tomb. There it is. 4 torches illuminate stone sphinxes crouching in the corners of this 15-foot high room. The torches cast flickering light across hieroglyphs carved into the tile floor. At the center of the room, a gold inlaid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot-tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. A dark shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge, which you came from, while to the south, a corridor is visible through a set of fangs carved into the wall. The skeleton of a dwarf sprawls on the floor east of the barge, clad in a tattered yellow turban and dusty chainmail, and clutching a bronze shield.
So in the Upside Down, he's there too.
I actually take that back. Actually, no, he's not.
Yeah. I was gonna say, wow.
Good catch. He's not there. He's not there.
They killed 2 identical dwarves just like
would have
having
raised,
that.
it would have raised a bunch of uncomfortable questions if he was.
All right, so one difference is we are -1 corpse, so...
Technically, 2 corpses.
Oh, that's a low blow.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Locusts ate Wick. I'm pretty sure there was nothing left.
I was gonna say, you maybe had his scarf and his armor.
Nope. A bunch of locusts just wore that and just walked off casually.
Taking the scarf.
All right.
All right.
So,
Everything can't have shit.
All right. So Enoch and Dan, what do you two do?
So does this room look identical in every way aside from the corpse?
I don't think you were down here, but as far as Enoch, give me an intelligence check real quick.
okie dokie.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
A 4.
Velkin.
4. You're not sure if it looks familiar to be, or if it looks the same, to be honest. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Zeno. That's right.
I was like, where am I? I don't even know where I am.
I mean, you didn't come down with us, so.
Oh yeah, you didn't come
okay.
down. This is just yeah.
Let's put my thing back over here then.
For perception, it is a 14.
14. Okay. One thing you do notice as you're looking around this room, you see there's these few bits of purple growth. Almost like a mold that's at like some of the corners of the room. You see sprouting from this growth in particular, a small eye stalk that's purple in color sprouts up, scans the room. It does not appear to notice you, but it looks like it's searching around towards the entrance on the floor of this room.
Enoch will elbow Dan. Okay, that fungus with the eye stalk, that's new.
You are being perceived.
Do we...
You ever have the feeling you're being watched?
Do we want to approach? Looks like it's looking at the entrance, I think, to trigger something.
Well, that's the thing. Missteps triggered the door, so I'm not sure what that thing could be planning. And if it can trigger the traps, I'm very, very wary.
I could always fly over it.
If you want to try. Meanwhile, I'm going to check my theory. At least on this side. Eldritch Sight on the sarcophagus.
Alright, so as you cast Eldritch Sight on the sarcophagus, you detect... sarcophagus. Inside, you detect a hint of evocation magic inside the sarcophagus. And you also detect conjuration and abjuration magic coming from the sphinxes.
Alright, well, the sphinxes are traps just like last time, so be very careful. As for this, the sarcophagus is definitely not magical, so I might be able to try my trick. But the question is if there'll even be anything inside it.
Alright. Mila, where did the eye stalk come from? Was it the mold pile I'm closer to, or this? Okay,
This
so
one
it is.
here. Yep.
Alright.
That little nub that's on the upper side there, right? Where, you see that little C? That's where the,
Yeah, right
the eye stalk's right about
here.
there.
Okay.
Yep, it's right about there.
If I do a nature check or something to see if I can identify what this is?
I'll argue either a nature check or arcana.
Both are 8. So let's go with nature. 23.
Okay, Dan. In some of your studies, you've read in one of the books that you read on various monsters, you swore you read something about a monster with eyes being able to do something similar to this. But you can't quite remember what that creature was. You think you remember the name of it, but it just barely escapes you.
Now that I realize this monster gonna fly away.
And as you look, you see that the eye just, as you fly closer to it, all of a sudden you see the eye just turn and it just starts staring at you. And as you fly away, it just keeps looking at you.
So, this is annoying, but that's a monster of some kind, but I can't remember what it's called. I remember reading about it, but isn't it just so aggravating when something's on the tip of your tongue?
Yeah. Well, now here's the question. Let's see if this actually works. So Enoch will hold his hand out as nanites start to form and flow around the sarcophagus. As, 1 second, he casts, animate object.
Okay. Alright, so you choose objects come to life at your command. Choose up to 10 non-magical objects within range that not be run or carried. Medium objects count as 2 objects, large count as 4, huge objects count as 8. You can't animate any object larger than huge. Each target animates and becomes a creature under your control until the spell point ends or equals 0. What are you targeting the sarcophagus, or what is the target of your animated objects?
I am targeting the sarcophagus because anything that I target becomes basically an ally that I can control. So, if it's the sarcophagus, that and anything with inside it, such as trap mechanisms, will not attempt to hurt me.
Ah, I see.
Ooh, that's clever.
I quite like that.
So literally, I just animate it and give it the command to open.
Well, as you go to cast that, however, you feel something arcane is off as you feel yourself begin to get pushed off and outward.
Oh.
Make me a dexterity save.
Oh, geez, this is very bad.
Oh no.
Okay.
Buddy.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
I was gonna say, I believe in
There was a
you.
time.
As you go to land on the tile that's right in front over here, you don't take any falling damage or find yourself knocked prone or anything, but as you hit that square, the stone slab lowers itself once more at the entrance, and as you feel around the dais where this barge and sarcophagus were sitting at, you feel like there's some sort of force that's keeping you from touching it.
Ah, so I can't get back on the dais anymore.
Correct.
Okay, Dan. I am going to need your help, and we're probably going to need to get out of here.
Yep. And Dan, you also feel yourself getting pushed.
Well, it's a good thing I'm on my broom and not
Away from it
touching
as
the
well.
tiles. Alright. I'm going to fly over you and hover down so you can climb on the broom before anything else happens.
All right. And so I have one other question, Milla. Like when I tried to cast magic on parts of the architecture, did I waste a spell slot on that?
Yeah, you did waste a spell slot in trying to cast it.
Okay. Well then, as I get on to Dan's broom. Okay, so these things are enchanted in an entirely different way, so we're going to have to think of a new way to approach this. Let's get back to the rope.
All right. Up and away! And,
Unfortunately, as you go to fly up towards the ceiling, you feel you find yourself hitting something as you go. As you go to look up, you realize that the wall of force extends all the way to the ceiling to where the exit was.
Oh, fuck.
You hear a bear roar. Or a bear grunt, I should say.
Yeah, if sound can escape. So, something's now blocking our exit, both normal and magical.
Are we able to hear them?
Roll a perception check.
Perception. Yeah, 22.
22.
Oh, I'm there too. I should probably roll a perception.
Actually, does my bear have any better perception? I should.
5? No, fuck that.
With a
22.
20 on the other side.
You barely you're barely managed to make out what they're saying, Rue. Tired Bane, you can't hear anything.
You just see the bear huff with displeasure, and then she turns back into Rue. Alright. Just gonna dispel magic on the force, or attempt to.
Okay. Let's see. I'll need you to make an Arcana, or I'll need you to make a spell casting check for me. So your proficiency plus your, it'll be a d20 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay. 18 plus proficiency. I'll just roll wisdom and then add the proficiency. I'm gonna use inspiration. Yeah. 14, so that'll be 17.
So 17. Yeah, you managed to, you feel the magic go through, and, you're able to hear a lot better down there now.
Try to get out now.
Thank you. And we'll head towards the ropes.
Yep.
Alright, you managed to fly your way back out to the ceiling, and you managed to rejoin your companions.
Alright, so good news, bad news. Good news is we at least now know that we can't jimmy any of these sarcophagus. They have a whole different kind of enchantment on them, and this one will eat up your spells.
Okay.
Bad news is this tomb is probably going to be one of the hardest ones we have to crack.
It might behoove us then to just put a bookmark in it.
Why did they even make two different tombs if this one wasn't going to have anything interesting that was different from the first one? Well, there was a monster that I don't know what it was, but it just sort of chilled in the corner.
Yeah, there's that. Also, Dan, you forget, they have an entire room that's dedicated to killing people with wine.
I mean, yeah, fair, but, I imagine they would put the solution to one puzzle in a different one if they're going to make an entire carbon copy of a temple.
Dan, what about any of this makes you think Asirak wants us to figure out these puzzles?
I mean, there are solutions to them.
There's solutions, but even taking things cautiously, these are all extremely dangerous.
Well, other than that, if this mouth is connected to that door, maybe something around the wall is also connected to here. Maybe there might be another solution around the head.
True, we never really explored this room that much.
What is down there specifically?
Enoch will just, for sake of brevity, describe the entire room since he's been in it like twice.
So, if a door closes down there, and we do have to go down. I can assume that she kind of motions over to the staircase lower level over there. Theoretically, that would mean that there is another entrance down there. Perhaps we're missing something there.
True. Also, these traps seem to reset after a certain amount of time, or I just think the dwarfs might get to them.
That
In which
makes
case-
sense.
Perhaps we should go back to at least the normal realm. Or the normal side for now. Explore the lower levels. And if we really get stuck down there, find we can't continue, then we return here.
True. Plus, now we've got ropes going down both sides, so we have escape plans.
Seems like such a waste. Waste of time and energy, and why make two?
We do have more knowledge, at least. At least slightly. However
I would
confusing.
assume that the reason there's two is because of the fact that it's a self-made trap. Like there's always going to be a fake one now. Problem is, we got to figure out which one is the right one, which one's the wrong one.
That's gonna be so annoying.
Fuck yeah,
We
it
go-
is.
We go into a tomb, we open a sarcophagus, nothing in it. Have to come back here, go through the ring, go to it in this reality. Ugh.
Maybe it's just the same reality inverted. Something about time.
Maybe there's one of these ring things in every hallway on each floor. He said, hopefully.
All of this makes my head hurt.
Same.
We walks
Same.
the ring.
So you guys return to the original tomb then?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, you guys managed to make your way back around the loop. You find yourselves back in the original tomb. Where do you guys like to go from here?
Well, at
You
least
can go
the
back
most.
to... Oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to cut you off for...
No, that's fine. The most immediate path is obviously down these stairs.
Mm-hmm.
True. Might as well see what the third floor holds.
Alright. And just as a quick refresher, Brew, Elise, what are your guys' passive perceptions?
I think it's 16. It's 16.
Okay. Alright.
Mine is 17.
Alright. Alright, so as you guys make your way around the railing, you see that the door is open like it was last time. You guys make your way towards the corner. Do you proceed down the stairs?
Yeah.
Unless we see anything else.
Yeah.
Dan
Well,
just
if you
gonna
want to see
fly
anything
down.
else, give me a perception check.
Well, the fact that you're giving me that option, I'll just jolly
Yeah.
well go ahead and take that now, won't I? 16? It's the exact same.
20.
11. What's
21.
Yuki gonna get?
Alright, so
And
17.
Enoch and Elise, you two as you two make your way to the corner over here, you two instantly look at this corner, and it looks a little off. And as you look at it closer, you found another secret door.
Oh. This floor is the floor that keeps on giving. So,
We've been on this floor for it seems like 3 hours now, if not more.
I love you, normal floor.
So as you open the door, which slides open, in the room beyond, behind the secret door, water fills a carved stone font.
is that it?
Hmm.
All
That's
right.
what you can see from there.
All right. I'm gonna step in here and check it out with magic vision. Give me 1 sec. So Eldritch Sight is up.
As you detect your Eldritch Sight, you sense divination magic coming from the pool.
All right, Dan. This has got your see far away magic on it.
Ooh, interesting.
And as you look closer at it, Enoch, as the water begins to swirl, eerie light emanates from within the basin. Slowly, an image resolves on the water's surface.
Oh, geez. What do I see?
You see the image of something moving down the hallway, but you don't see it. Rather, it appears that you're seeing through whatever this is eyes. As you see it stepping down the long hallway.
Does it look like one of the hallways we've been through already?
Yeah, it looks kind of similar. It's a 5-foot wide hallway. As it steps out of a 5-foot hallway, it kind of looks around. Oh, where's it? You see it walking down a long hallway to a T intersection. And you see that it's currently looking through black and white.
Okay.
And as you see, there's a long hallway, and at the end of the hallway is a 15-foot room with what you could barely make out as a mirror?
Huh.
How much longer do you want to look through it?
I want to at least see if I can make out the shape of this creature from the mirror.
As it's looking down, you can kind of see swaying arms, and as the arms kind of sway on it, you kind of see it looks like gauntlets are on its hands. And it continues on, and it continues on through a hallway, and it gets to a point where it starts to see a railing in the distance. And you see it walking towards the railing.
And there's nothing obstructing it, so not like, say, Kawasha and Orvex are in its way.
Nope.
Okay, so I see something. It's walking around the temple, heading towards another hallway like this with a railing. Big, got gauntlets. I think it's something kind of like that thing we fought with the dwarves up ahead. Up above.
Might be headed our way. Do you want to prep for it, or?
Are you talking about that hulking creature that I started off with?
Kind of like that, ganglier.
Strange.
Yeah.
As you continue to stare at it, Enoch, it stops, and you see it look up towards the ceiling. And for a second, you swear as it's looking up towards the ceiling, you see a weird shimmer as
Oh.
Oh.
Haha.
the surface of the pool explodes, and a hulking figure wearing plate armor and a bucket helm heaves itself up from the font.
Found it.
There he is!
Found you.
And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Found you.
Bucket helmet.
you!
Oh, whoops.
Lord Bucket Helm
nat
returns.
20 and I didn't click the token. Oops.
Oh yeah, I got a 5. I'm in here with no spells. This is gonna be great.
Oh, I guess technically I rolled 21.
Turn on.
Alright, rolling for
13.
Kawasha. Rolled an 18. Let's see.
That should
Kawasha.
probably be 14. I double rolled.
I got an 18. Holy crap, why am I going first?
No, I'm going first. You're going second.
No,
Above
he's
that.
not in.
Orvex rolled a natural 20
Oh!
Oh, he did too.
for a total of 22.
All right, Orpex goes first.
All right, go off, King.
And meanwhile, Mr. Buckethelm, or as you've come to know them, Tomb Guardian, rolled a... Oh, what's their dex? Mod. Tomb Guardian, there you are. You have a -1, so you rolled a 14. Alright, so 14. Oh, come on, there we are. Alright. So we'll start with Orvac. Oh, wait. Who am I missing?
Dan.
Hey,
Dan,
I
what'd
forgot
you
to
roll?
click my token. I rolled a 21.
21, right. Let me go ahead and add you. Alright, we'll start with Orvex. As he's barely able to make out the explosion of water, and he's going to ready an action to try and shoot at whatever's coming out of there, provided he can see. And then that will bring us to Dan. What do you do? As you see this large bucket helm figure erupt from the pool, what do you do?
Can I get a clear shot with Witch Bolt, considering Enoch's right there and I'm on my broom?
I'll argue he'll have partial cover, so it's just a little more difficult to hit him. But I'll say you can arc it in a way that you can at least attempt to not hit Enoch.
Alright. I'm going to shout, Enoch, duck! And Witch Bolt. That is a 10.
That's going to miss.
Inspiration. The hell, why not? I'll use inspiration to try and roll that again.
Alright.
I'll just go for standard Witch Bolt here. 23.
There we go.
That'll do.
Alright. You hit, and as your lightning arcs across it, you see it jolt and jerk, but it seems like it has no effect, as in fact... It seemed like it liked it.
Well, this is awkward.
Daddy.
Oh,
Oh, God!
oh, thank you.
All right, who's got the
I'm
Bob
gonna
soundbite from the other day?
Just gonna fly away from this.
And
I'm
Jesus
part of
Christ.
All right. I assume that'll be it for your turn then.
Yeah, well, I think it. I can use something to help. I'm gonna jinx it and use Witchfire to grant advantage on whoever goes next.
Okay. So sorry, I clicked it. It's still technically the pool, but yep. Yeah, it shivers with a glow. Zeno, that'll bring us to you.
Get rid of Fireball, they said. You don't use it, they said.
Yes,
It's
please
not
don't.
gonna be.
Yeah, Fireball would be horrible here.
I know, but this lamenting the fact that he's immune to thunder and lightning damage apparently. So all Zeno's gonna do is see that, go right here, so he gets a clear enough shot. So he's basically right next to Enoch,
Sure.
and do a Chaos Bolt.
All right, roll for wild magic.
Let's roll that beautiful beam footage. And that's a nat 20.
Hey, no surge detected. Go ahead and roll the hit.
I will roll this at second level, by the way.
Okay. 24 absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, so the D8s are...
Both 3.
They're both 3, so I assume you elect to not have it bounce.
Yep.
All right.
And it's... Ooh, they're 3! That means it's fire damage. It goes right into his face at fire damage.
Oh, nice. 10 points of fire damage. It does not like fire.
Guys, it's kind of hating fire attacks, if you have any.
All right.
Tyrant Bane staring at his sword.
All right. Next up is Kawasha. 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30. And hearing that, he's going to attempt to produce flame and huck a ball of fire at it.
I assume at
And
this point
manages
Enoch's
to
just.
hit.
I assume at this point Enoch has just taken a knee and is rolling his eyes as everyone's throwing spells over him.
Yeah, they're just like,
And then, in our defense, you stood right there.
Mhm.
To be
Well,
fair, who expects
fair,
a
it-
knight to pop out of the pool?
Yeah.
It's true.
What is
That's-
this? Isn't the teleporting pool? This isn't the fun one.
This was supposed to be a vision pool. Yet this guy just walked on through it.
We're no longer in like frolicking jungle adventures. We're into Suck Ocean now. This is Suck Ocean.
All right.
There's an episode
Well-
title.
Suck
That-
those.
Vaughn, you have to make that the title now. That is just too good not to use.
All right. That'll bring us to Yuki's turn now.
She's gonna walk right there and hold her action. Gonna bite at it if it gets close to her.
All right. Next up is the Tube Guardian's turn. You see what you can barely make out the lifeless eyes that are behind the visor of this bucket helm as it steps out of the pool and makes its way towards you, Enoch.
Oh boy.
Ruined his spa day.
And it's gonna go ahead and attempt to make 2 slam attacks against you. That's a 21 to hit, and that's cocked. And a 17.
17 just beats my AC.
All right, so you're gonna take 2 sets of fist attacks. 15 bludgeoning on the first,
Okay.
and another 13 on the second, so a total of 28.
Fantastic.
I just imagine it just picks Enoch up and just backbreakers him over the knee.
I'd
Oh my
rather
god, you
not.
saying it banes him?
It baned him.
I can't believe we're fighting the avatar of Brock Lesnar.
No.
Speaking
I
of
mean-
being the oh, I was gonna say, continue. I didn't mean to cut over that.
No, go ahead. I was just too stupid.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of things that are banes, Tyrant Bane, it's your turn.
1, 2, dun, 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 dun. Oh, cool. Alright, that is my.
While he's doing his measurements, I'm listening to like underwater themes to be like the counter thing for this, and it just played the new Super Mario Brothers underwater theme.
Oh, yeah.
It's very pleasant music for what's about to happen.
We can move here.
Well, I'd argue because he's blocking the way right here. You could share Enoch's space for the attack, but you would have to step back towards Yuki since she's a tiny creature. So.
Okay, I can do that. I can work with that. All right. Tyrant Bane's going to stomp forward, and he is going to go ahead and swing with his flame tongue longsword.
All right. I assume you use your bonus action to command it to light.
Yes. My bonus
All right.
action is to light the son of a bitch up, and there's nothing there. So let's go ahead and do it again. Hey, I
Yeah,
would like to
fuck.
inspiration to go ahead and do again.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, come the fuck.
Oh my
Dang.
god!
Oh,
Jeez.
Screw you,
Alright.
roll 20.
I hate you, Roll 20. I hate you with the force of 1,000 suns.
Did you piss off Gary Gygax or something?
I didn't even know who he was. For
he
the
made
longest
the
time.
original D&D.
Oh, I know who he is now.
Oh,
I-
okay.
I saw him in Futurama, and I went, "Who the fuck's that dude?" Like, that's what I meant. All right.
All right.
Well, my attack's not working. I'm going to go ahead and occupy the dog zone. Me and the
All
dog,
right.
friends forever. Watching Enoch get fucking destroyed.
No.
Sorry, that really got me off.
I'm really happy for this amulet of health right now.
Yep.
Right.
So, at least that'll bring us to your turn then.
Are there too many bodies in the way for me to make a shot here?
Well, with sharpshooter on hand, it shouldn't be difficult to hit it. Because that
Okay.
door's covered.
Can I obviously I can see it from here, correct?
Yep.
Okay. He's getting hunters marked,
As is tradition.
as is tradition. And sharpshooter.
All right.
Well, it'd be like
Probably
an
gonna miss.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Alright, second shot. 16?
That just misses as it clanks off the armor.
You know what? I haven't done this in a hot minute. Screw it. Action search.
All right.
There's
Hey,
a 20.
There's the
Hey.
pepper. There's
That
the
hits.
pepper.
21.
21. Non-magical piercing damage.
Colossus there.
Hunter's
Holy shit! 30 damage
Ooh,
on a single attack.
that's a big 3-0, baby.
Do I get the second attack again off of the action surge or not?
The thing is as your arrow shoots it, you thought that would have been an effective attack, but as your arrow strikes it and it just lands through a chink in the armor, it doesn't even flinch. It had no effect on him.
Shit. Well, I got nothing else.
All right. Enoch, it's your turn.
Enoch's going to pick himself off the ground, and he's going to take the attack of opportunity. Get over here.
Okay. That's cocked. That's also cocked. That's a 26 to hit for 14 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams you in the back as you flee.
Give me 1 second here. Eesh, this thing has knocked me down to well over half, but Enoch is just going to look at it, and his eye is going to flare a dark purple as I cast Mind Sliver.
All right, intelligence save.
DC 16. Ooh.
I'm sure this guy's so smart.
Let's see. That begs the question.
Ah, Moonspeak.
Does it have effect on constructs?
I don't believe it says. Let me check. Do. Does not say. Just has to make an intelligence saving throw. Beauty of cantrips.
All right. Since it has no restriction for constructs, it rolled an 11, so it fails.
So it takes six psychic damage and has to subtract 1d4 from its next saving throw until the end of my next turn.
All right. All right. So 6 points is there.
This is very much Enoch's parry this, you fucking casual.
Yeah.
I just uppercut your brainstem.
All right. Anything else with Enoch?
That's it. He's just gonna
All
lean
right.
against the wall.
All right, Rue, it's your turn.
All right. Question number 1. Can I see him?
Yes.
Question number 2. Is he metal?
He does have metal on him, yes. I like where this is going.
Wait.
Oh.
Cast that heat, metal girl!
Time to cook.
Wait, what? Why did that do that? I don't know. The first one.
All right, so
Wait, did it just do the one? What did it? Okay, no, it didn't. Just pay attention to the first one.
all right, it failed, and as you see the metal heat up,
Manga
yeah, it
didn't like
winces
that.
in pain as the metal on its chest is just starts heating up.
Enoch's gonna look at it and then look at Rue in horror.
All right, and as it flails around, Orvex is gonna take the opportunity to shoot, and he misses.
Oh, I missed.
Tirebane, you hear it bounce off the wall right next to you. Hear the crossbow bolt bounce off the wall next to you as it darts past and misses.
Would Zeno also, like, and had to dodge it.
Oh yeah, it just narrowly whizzes past your head.
He turns around. Hey!
Sorry.
Look,
Tired
I'm
Bane
not
will
the best shot with those things, but learn to aim a little bit better.
Tired
Well, let me
Bane
try
will,
it again. As he takes a bonus action to reload his crossbow and shoots. Oh, he misses again. This time it bounces off the wall over here.
Well, let me try again. Just lands in Zeno's shoulder. Just
I'll be indignant. Let me try again. Still
No,
works.
this ends up being the Ace Ventura meme where both arrows are just sticking out of both of his legs.
The freaking you remember the vulture guard from Robin Hood? The same,
Yeah.
like the guy that had the crossbow that just would constantly go off.
Alright. Well, that'll bring us to your turn then, Dan.
So I have a plan, and it involves giving someone dragon breath. Can I get to Zeno at all, flying over everyone's heads?
Yeah, you can get just above Tyrant Bait's head and be able to reach and touch Zeno.
Sure. Hey Zeno, how'd you like to breathe fire? And he's gonna put his hand on Zeno, put the arcane focus in front of his mouth, and say, because this is my first time actually casting it, Draconis Halitus! He's gonna breathe into the orb and red smoke will surround Zeno. And now he can breathe fire.
Yeah.
I'll click Dragon's Breath, just for the sake of doing it. Oh, it casts it. Okay, well,
You have to hit
you can
the word
roll
bubble.
3d6s. There we go. That's what I wanted.
So that's what I roll for next one, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's the same DC.
Yep. I believe
Yep.
so.
Yep, it uses the caster's spell save DC.
Nice.
So
All right.
I think mine's 14.
Yeah. Well, you would use Dan's DC
Well, okay.
because he's the one that casted the spell.
Oh, mine is 15 actually. So not that far off.
So
Okay.
mine, I moved 15 feet that way, and I don't need to be near this thing.
Yep. All right.
That's Yuki. Gotta dig to my token. I'll fly back over there.
Yep. All right. And I assume with that being the end of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
that will bring us to Zeno. You feel the power of a dragon coursing through you, right inside your throat.
For that little bit of cheesy flair, in Draconic, Zeno just looks at the construct and says, "You know, I always wanted to try this."
All right.
And here we go. 3d6.
Yep. And it failed to save, so it takes the full damage.
It's 12 damage.
12 points of fire damage.
Ooh, is this a bonus action?
It's an action to do it.
Damn
It
it.
does take your action to do it, but you could use a bonus action for something else.
What is... I gotta see one thing real quick. Damn it. Like the two things I wanted to try to do are both actions. Never mind. If I'm not gonna take an attack opportunity, I'm gonna just come right here.
All right. All right. And I assume with that being the end of your turn, that'll bring us down to Kawasha. Seeing how there's a better opening. Second verse saves the first. Attaboy, you hit again with another produce flame mote. For another 6 points of fire damage. And I gotta roll something else. Oh no, that's when it gets less than that. All right. Oh, that'll bring us to Yuki then.
Okay. She's gonna get on into the room, go over here, avoiding the pool, and she will commence the Bork to grant advantage to whoever's next to hit.
All right.
Blessed be small squish dog.
Alright, the question is, who does the Tomb Guardian want to attack first?
I mean, there's a wall of beef right in front of him. Just saying.
Yep.
Display the meat display.
Alright, so
Big
Tyrant
meat
Bait,
against slapping meat.
you're gonna get 2 slam attacks on you.
Okay.
That's a 23 and a 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, hurt me. Really fucked me up.
Alright. First slam attack. 10.
By the way, I don't remember
that's
if I said
right.
this. He has disadvantage.
Oh, that's right, on the first one. Oh yeah, minus D4.
No, the minus D4 is on
one.
saving throws. It's just
Not only-
disadvantage.
Since he also lost the thing from heat metal, he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, that's right. So that's still a 23 on the first. Still a 21 on that one. But he completely misses on the second one, so you only take 1 attack. So you just take 10
Poggers.
bludgeoning damage.
Alright, I can take that.
Deluna, you're feedbacking again, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
Big Luke.
Alright. So, with that out of the way, it's now back to you, Tyrant Main.
Swing-a-ling-ling. That is an 18.
Nope, you have
That will
advantage.
hit.
That is a nat 20.
Yeah!
Thank you, dog. We're so smiting.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the witch light. So yeah, you would have had
I
advantage.
mean,
on
there was
that.
also the witch light from before.
Yeah, there's the witch light, the dog. Take your pick.
All right.
Caster party.
All right.
And how do you want to smite this, my dude? Well, how much are you gonna smite it?
Oh, what's my strongest slot I have available? I have a second level I could burn, which would give me 5d8, which is double to 10, I think.
Yep. So
Oh, sick
40.
nasty.
So that'd be 40 damage plus the smite roll, plus the flame tongue longsword, plus the fire damage from it. So yeah. So that's max damage on. So that's 12 plus 8 is 20 slashing.
And if we roll
12 plus 8 is 20. And then, Jesus, that's 40 damage right there.
plus another 43.
How do you want to take this guy down, my dude?
In Omuan, he's going to say, by Unks will be erased. And he's going to swing up his sword. He's going to grab it with both hands, swing upward from a down to high slash, and a giant pyroclasm of fire and radiant is going to just shoot up out of the slash and surround him.
Yeah, it's almost as though you see a bolt of fire and light just arcing from your sword, just shoot out like an arrow towards the top of this, and it splits the Guardian in two as it falls over dead. And thus ends combat, and this seems like a good time to take a quick break.
Yay!
He's going to look at the dog who is behind him and who is behind the construct and just do just 2 thumbs up like, hi, how you doing, Yuki?
Enoch, heal for 10.
Yay!
I'll be right back when I go get my water.
Spokely dokely, Navarino.
I'm gonna say this above game. Like every single time that Rabbit, your character, does anything, I always hear the joke at smite.
I'm back!
Welcome.
Okay, good.
Oh,
You
I love.
it cut out at just the perfect time. We're on break right now, man.
Okay, I'm gonna refill my water and I will be right back.
All good.
Paladin's just stinky. Oh, I love you, Stinky Paladin.
I'm so glad we got to
Apologies for
introduce you to it.
Apologies for the feedback, by the way. I'm still getting used to having a keyboard that actually makes noise again.
It's all good. It's all good.
Also, since we've got so many people in chat, I think now's a good time for me to point out, this Thursday we have the first episode of a all Warlock campaign miniseries that is called Pack Tactics that will be DM'd by our good friend and fellow player from Say by Spell CG, with myself, Theropod Art, Punkyard Dog, and the Citric King, all as players. So,
Sounds fun.
yeah, we're all going to be running some of the homebrew Warlock Pact boons I made. So, if you think you know what a Celestial Warlock, a Hexblade Warlock, a Archfey Warlock, and a Genie Warlock can do, prepare to see them do some extra shit that you could do if you take one of these Pact boons.
Well,
So,
that
yeah.
sounds fun.
Yeah, I want to say we're going to be going for around 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So, be on the lookout for that. And hey, I just
9 o'clock at night, right?
yeah.
Because we had at least actually, Chocolate, want to tell them what time we're going to be gone for our stuff?
Ah, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday, you will be able to find myself, Deluna13, and Cryptic Cygen, as well as our wonderful DM Twitch the Person, for Session 0 of Power Rangers Cyber Strike, our Power Rangers tabletop game. We will be starting roughly around, I want to say, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. So that'd be 7 for you UK folks. We're probably going to go about 2 to 3 hours, give or take.
Nice.
I have
after the
returned
I
again.
also, yes.
Yeah.
I also,
By the time we get our next time, there's going to be 4 Power Rangers in the party.
very nice.
As you can see Caitlin on Wednesday nights for Power Rangers Gladius on twitch.tv/probate.
Yeah.
All the
Not,
Power
di-
well,
not
Rangers.
that's
Diaper
right.
Strike, Bob. Not Diaper Strike. Cyber Strike.
Diaper Strike is the spin-off that happens later. When you do
No,
the
no,
babies.
no, it's the
No,
prequel.
no.
Because when they're babies.
Yeah, exactly.
My character is going to be like Zeno, but if he was actually
You were cutting out there for a little bit.
Yeah.
sorry, I'm trying to adjust the mic level so it doesn't pick up my keyboard.
Ah, okay.
Like my little chime to that. So how does this sound?
Ding. Alright, is everybody good and back and ready?
One second, let me just get some water because I wanted to plug that real quick before that.
Ah, fair enough.
You know what? Well, wait for him to get back. How about a nice pun?
Hello.
Ah, yes, it's time for Dan's Pun of the Night.
Oh man, I love Dan's pun of the night.
Coffee is the silent victim in our house. It gets mugged every day.
Nice.
Okay, that's cute.
I mean, I've already shared my lows story of the week a few days ago.
Oh man. Maid cafes are just Hooters for weeaboos.
Yeah.
Well,
That
technically,
is true.
Hooters came first, so maid cafes are Japan's version of Hooters.
No, Japan's version of Hooters involves men with tight shirts, actually.
Is it called Yakuza? Any of them?
No, but it's much buffer, actually. Like, if you want to imagine Kazuma Kiryu with an addiction to whey powder, that's what the average waiter looks like there.
By the way, I tried something. I opened the door to the closet. Does my sound less echoey?
Yes. Yes,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
it does.
All right. So leave the door open until I can get this place sorted. Good to know.
On
There you
my
go.
end, were you able to hear the keyboard right now when I was typing?
No.
No.
Okay,
really.
perfect. Perfect.
Now I ask again, are we good to continue?
Yeah,
I'm
I
good.
believe so.
I'm good.
Okay, real quick before this, I had someone just shared this and I had to laugh. It's like if every celebrity had a name like Bill Nye the Science Guy, what would they be called? Response: Jeffrey Dahmer, the People Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer, the people pommer.
I mean, not wrong.
That's fucked up. I like that.
I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. What's that say?
Also, to answer you in chat, Bob, Don't worry, I'm the one in charge of the bag of holding. So nothing like what happened and Saved by the Spell will happen. That's one
Well,
less
it
thing
did
of
happen.
trauma.
I need to get caught up.
Bob may have gotten high and accidentally summoned an eldritch horror that lives inside Bag of Holdings, and we then got abducted by it, and we had to save him.
As you do. Just
Yeah.
common D&D stuff.
Got us extra credit, but let's head back to this game.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and dive right back in. So, as the body of this Tomb Guardian severed in twain collapses to the floor, what do you guys do?
Well, first thing Enoch does is lean over the railing and spit all of the blood in his mouth out.
Tyrant Bane will hold out his hand for Enoch to lean into it.
Thanks, buddy.
There you go. Heal 10.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He will step over the completely decimated body of the Tomb Guardian and get on a knee and hold his hand out to Yuki.
That
It's
was
okay
really
now.
cool what you did.
Thank you. You should see the more experienced members of my tribe.
Oh, really?
Just imagine just a Minotaur with a switch axe screaming right now. There we go. It'll be all right.
Well, we should probably look around this present point. Perhaps before we head down the stairs, should we consider taking a short rest?
Oh, I have a new trick if we are going to rest for a bit.
Yeah? What kind of trick do you have?
We're going to need a bigger space than this, but I can make an impenetrable dome for us to rest under.
How long would it last?
Really? How about the chariot room?
Chair or downstairs? We just go all the way down to the floor.
That might also work.
Well, we know what's going on in the chariot room, so it might be better to go to a place we do know.
I agree.
I'm fine with wherever as long as we're in that dome.
You know what they say, there's no place like Dome.
Nice.
All right. So you're moving into Papa Zato's tomb.
And Dan's gonna get off his broom, dust himself off slightly, and begin waving his arms around as he ritually casts for the first time Tiny Hut, or as he finishes off his spell. Let me find it in here again. I believe it's level... Yep. Minima Casa. And he's going to match the color of the floor. It's going to be a dome the exact color of the floor.
All right. And where do you wish to place the hut?
I'm thinking right here, this corner. That way it's not directly in the dead center of the room.
All right. So that's a 10-foot radius hemisphere. All right. Go ahead and draw out the hut for me and go ahead and place yourselves inside of it.
Let's see, a 10-foot radius and mobile dome. So, I believe that would be... We use Enoch as our center point. So, yeah.
Yeah, that gets everybody.
Oops.
I'm in the circle.
Oops. Oh, there we go. Circle.
I exist.
Is that right, or is it a little bigger? I think, because that's 5, I think, so...
Yeah, if it's a 10-foot radius, we basically have like a 5-foot space outside of all of us. So
Okay, so I think that's the correct size.
Yep.
We would just have to move everyone over a little bit to be in there proper.
Mm-hmm.
So are we taking a short rest or long rest? I'm just making sure.
I mean, the dome here is going to last 8 hours, so we could always come back here if we're going to do a short rest.
I think it has been long enough that we could do a long rest. It's been, I think, a few sessions now.
Oh yeah, we've smashed the living crap out of so many things.
Mm.
I've
Well,
deserved a big snooze.
Above game, I only have built like cast.
I've still got some slots, but I'm beginning to be at the point where I'm running low.
I'm running out of smites, but I like to call the good shit. So
Mm.
I'm
That
sorry.
is,
Four of my good spells. I have one level 2, 3 level 3s, and then 3 level 1.
I have 3 level 3s, 2 level 4s, 2 level 1s, and 2 level 3s, 0 level 5s. But I only had one slot of that, so
Same.
it's not a huge deal.
I have 2 1s and 1 level 2.
I mean, I get my spells back regardless, so I'm fine.
All right. How long does the hut last?
8 hours. It lasts conveniently one long rest.
oh, fantastic! Enoch, come here, and I'm going to go ahead and just firmly grab Enoch in one hand and heal him for 35.
Well, I'm back to full.
Oh, radical! And then I'm going to get it all back when I rest.
Alright, so then we'll do a long rest.
Oh, and if anyone needs to go pee or anything, you can just pass through the barrier. All of us can go in and out of it, but no one else.
Oh, that's good.
I could have very much used this while I was traveling across the country.
I just
Hey.
figured it out not too long ago.
This will definitely help us out when we're on the way back home.
Absolutely.
So, as you guys attempt to do a long rest, who's gonna take watch?
I mean, nothing can actually get in and attack us through the dome, so I don't think we need a watch.
I mean, you could still watch just to see if anything comes into the room. Nothing can get at us, but
I'm used
err
to
on the side of
watching.
caution.
I'm used to watching. I will watch.
Plus,
Thanks.
one of us never sleeps, so
I mean, I only need 4 hours, so I can take the back half of. I can take the back half for 2 watches.
If only we knew a guy who never slept.
if only.
If only. If only. It's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and just spoil the joke right now.
You guys are lucky. I've already read through most of those books.
I'm gonna go ahead and stand watch for first, and I'm going to light up my sword and just take a point right here and just watch the outside.
All right.
Oh, and better safe than sorry. Dan's gonna do his thing where Yuki takes his form. So there's 2 of them, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah,
Oh,
Enoch will
God.
watch. Enoch will watch the Dans for the sake of his mental safety.
So, first watch, Tyrant Bane, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, I gotcha. Perception. That's persuasion. That's perception. That's a 12.
All right. So, as you continue your watch, as your Fight Tongue longsword is lit, it's kind of eerie, just kind of sitting in here, and You're staring at the bones that are still scattered about just outside of your sword's light. Aside from that, not much happens here. During your watch.
I'm going to look toward the shield. Do you want to keep watch with me?
Sure. Sorry, misspoke.
It's kind of ways away from me. You can't really. Yeah, you can't exactly make out the shield from where you're at.
I'm sure he's fine. Just keep and watch in the darkness.
All alone.
Surrounded by bones. Without a sweater.
Alright, aside from that, nothing else happens. Who's next?
Alright. Poke my head back in.
I guess Enoch will slip out. Well, actually, no. Enoch is now conflicted because if the last time he left Dan alone to sleep, literally someone stole his hair.
This is true.
How long has it been for Tyrant Bane's watch?
It's right at the end of his watch, so it's been 2 hours.
Enoch will sigh, and since it's going to take him 2 hours for this watch anyway, he'll sigh, place his hand on the ground. Just a second. He will summon Vorn Jr. to stand over Dan and tell him to protect him while he steps outside.
Alright. Let me go ahead. Actually, I think. Where did I place Vorn Jr.'s token? Ah, there it is. There's his token.
Right, so he'll be right next to Dan. And then Enoch will just kind of sit outside, post up, and just cross his arms and watch.
Alright. Perception check.
Okie dokie. Do. 17.
17. As you're listening out over towards the balcony, you hear the sound of some footsteps. Possibly as they're making their way up the stairs that are outside. But after a while, you hear the footsteps disappear. Suddenly.
Enoch will assume it's the dwarves and just turn his hand into a sword. So that way if anyone comes in and tries to mess with their jerry-rigged way of keeping the door open, he'll do something. But otherwise, he'll just wait.
Alright. And after 2 hours, nothing else happens.
Alright, Enoch will walk in. Vorn Jr. will have disappeared. He will have just regained his ability to cast him because he just did nothing for 2 hours, and then he'll just nudge Elise.
Yeah, so he'll get up and pop outside the barrier, take a seat.
Alright. Perception check.
Oh no, I've become his Vorn.
12.
Alright. So as your watch continues, Elise. Let's see. Yeah, we don't really hear much on your watch either.
Nothing suspicious whatsoever.
Nothing suspicious.
Nothing
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I mean, I can go for another round. I'm good for 4 hours if somebody else wants to come out, but I can stay out here.
I mean,
Alright.
what would be suspicious? It's just a half-elven woman and a giant dome that looks the same color as the floor. Nothing suspicious at all.
Full elf.
You should have just conjured a sign that said nothing to see here.
You know what? I could have next time.
Next time.
Full elf, Dan.
Full elf. Felf, as it were.
Oh, right. I
Alright.
forgot. We have 2 half-elves and a full elf.
So effectively, 2 elves.
Yeah.
All right.
2.5 elves.
Elise will poke her head inside the dome. Does anybody else want to come out? Because I can stay out for another round.
Yeah, I'll go out.
Tyrant Bane is out like a light.
All right, I'm gonna need one more set of perception checks here.
21.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 and 21.
And with 0, that means it is an actual 20.
An hour in to your last watch. And suddenly you guys hear... It sounds like you hear commotion outside as... Well, first sounds like you hear a set of doors sliding. And then another set of doors sliding. And eventually you hear the heavy sounds of footfalls as they begin to make their way closer to you.
Oh, good.
And as you look out, you hear a couple of voices call out, "Hi, the door's open, boss." Well, they certainly intended to make short order of it. And as you look, coming from around the corner, you see what first looks to be a pair of tomb dwarves holding battle axes. As you look, you barely manage to see another one. The two that are in the hallway stop, and they turn back and they look off this way. Hey, looks like they're in there. Someone's in here. Oh, really now? They shuffle off to the side. Out of the
Zeno's
way.
gonna pop in. Guys, we got dwarves.
I'm just gonna see real quick.
They don't look like the same doors from before, do they?
Let's find out. It's kind of hard to tell. They all kind of dress the same. So you're not sure if they are the same ones.
You're saying all tomb dwarves look the same? What?
Wow.
Elise will just wave.
I mean, they're wearing uniform and they have those masks on, so it's kind of hard to tell some of the facial features.
A likely story.
As rounding around the corner, you see this man.
Oh, we have an arc.
Oh boy, is somebody important.
You see what looks to be a withered, shriveled man dressed in red robes with a skull-shaped apparatus with chains wrapped around what seems to be his chest, neck, and torso, in which the skull-shaped apparatus has a pair of red glowing eyes on it, and perched on top of his shoulder, you see what looks to be a severed hand that's just resting upon his shoulder like a pet would.
So thing.
Bless you, thing.
Sorry
So-
about that.
So you did call
Thank
in,
you.
warn us.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
All right.
So we didn't get our full rest, did we?
Unfortunately not.
Ah, beans.
Yuck.
Well,
You are the mother of all fuckers. All right.
It would seem that we have some guests.
Well, it's a good thing I actually remember how many spells I cost.
I just didn't change them. I figured I'd wait until we properly got the rest.
Probably the smart thing to do.
He kind of turns and he goes to look out at you. He crosses his arms as he just kind of looks at the lot of you. Well, I must admit it has been some time since I've seen some adventurers in here. Where are my manners? My name is Withers.
Oh, so you're the guy at the top of the Union. Pleasure.
He kind of looks. You see the wrinkle, just the wrinkled, shriveled part of his mouth, just kind of gives you like the biggest shit-eating grin it can. Well, I see someone's been enjoying my traps. So, what news do you bring of the outside world, perchance?
Probably been longer than you think it has. You've been out there. Yes.
It has
And
been
it's-
some time since I've heard of the outside world, so please, I would like to know more.
Did you know there was a dinosaur that breathes bees?
Ah, yes, yes. The King of Feathers, I believe the natives call it.
Elise holds up the feathers.
Oh. So you bested it. Impressive.
Wasn't easy.
You tired man has that I just woke up tired cow look.
Mm-hmm.
I
Rue is very much the same.
I represent a tribe of Chult Minotaurs called the Sunblades in the Paka, tasked with destroying the Black Day.
Oh, you. I see. Yes. Oh, you Minotaurs. If I recall correctly, you were actually descendants of some of the Minotaurs that fled when the Sirak took over Omu.
It is
I
true.
should know. I was there that day.
Better
Frankly, that's been a lot longer than you think it has since you were last outside.
Better servitude than obliteration.
We also
Oh.
assisted the local Yuan-Ti tribes in a change of management, if you catch my drift.
Ah. So you're saying Rastasi has fallen.
She
I
nods.
suppose it was only a matter of time before that fool succumbed. It's funny. He foolishly entered into a bargain with our master, and well, he was never going to uphold his end of it either way. So
What were you before the Black Day fell?
well, in truth, I went by a simpler name. My name in my past life was the Fat Gora.
A Fat Gora.
No, just Gora.
Gora, I see.
Would this be a name that would be familiar with any of us?
I can roll a history. Maybe my elder cows now.
I'll allow you a history check there, Tyrant Man.
14.
You're not sure if you've heard of the name Gora before.
I actually can't recall for life of me. Did I introduce myself to him? I introduced myself as a member of the tribe, but did I give my name?
I don't believe you did.
I'll give a Chultan salute and go, I'm Tyrant Bane of Omu.
Seemingly to put on a grander pose, he'll reciprocate your bow. Well, in my past life, I was an architect of sorts. Truth be told, the master often enslaved us and used us in the building of this tomb to devise as many traps. It turned out that it was my traps that he favored the most. So
Hence
much
why you
so
were
that
here.
he gave me life beyond this. To the future you see before you now.
So
I-
what you do now, is it compulsion?
I design better traps for him. And admittedly, there's just so much to learn in this world. That's just one thing that I've gained in my time here. It's just that. Time. Time to study. Time to learn the history of everything. Time to learn about how to make traps more efficient. You know. That sort of thing.
Do you wish to be freed from this servitude?
He just lets out a cackle and slaps his knee. On the contrary, I wish to serve my master so that I may continue to live out and learn as much as I possibly can. For without him, I would not know as much as I do now.
I have a question for you. You've been here for a while. Seen a hag running around? Any idea where she might be at the moment? Dan's gripping his arcane focus very tightly right now.
I also like to imagine that since he's still in the bubble, he's just like sticking his head out.
Yeah.
It's very Ren and Stimpy, I think. When Wither was laughing, he looked toward Rue like, "Was that funny? Did I say a joke? Was that good?"
Oh, there's more of you. Let me fix that for a moment. And as you see him begin to lift up his hand, the dome that is the hut disappears. As he has cast the spell magic.
Alright. Fair enough.
Ah, so there are more of you. And yes, I believe you're referring to one of the Sown sisters.
Do you know exactly where they are in the tomb?
As you ask him that, he gives another sly smile. Oh, I'd imagine they're probably further down. I'm sure you'll run into them at some point.
Thank you, that's very helpful. One of your traps killed my friend, and I love revenge. He's gonna cast Moonbeam on top of them.
All
Good.
right.
Oh, God.
Well,
At the highest
with
level
that-
I can right now.
2.
Nope, 3.
Oh wow! I was
Actually, no, wait, I'm sorry, 4. I have slots for 4.
You know what? I can sit. You know what? I'm gonna play it by Price is Right rules. I was closest without going over. So.
You know, I
Alright.
was about to say, assuming you let us walk out of here alive.
Oh, I
Oh,
wasn't
no.
going to let him live.
Oh
Yeah,
killed
no,
Rick.
I don't think this was ending without a fight.
Oh no! Tyrant Bane was totally gonna be like, "Do you want freed?" And this, he was. Look, he's either gonna go ahead and be like, "I'll kill the guy who caused it," or if you're giving me guff, I'll crush your brains out. And we're gonna go with the brain crushing.
I was-
sorry. This is what
I was tempted that whole time to just cast Moonbeam on him, but I feel like Dan would think, I can get information first. I can get information first while he's gripping his arcane focus as tight as possible. I mean, I can't kill a trap. I can kill the guy that made it, though.
Alright, so as you begin to start your casting, I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just
And-
glad I got back all my spells.
Oh.
Here we go!
Oh
Oh,
shit.
looks like we're all a little tired still.
No! Oh no!
Natural 0 Tyrant Bane, oh no.
Oh shit's next. I'm just like prepared to. He just falls backwards and just.
Always not a morning person.
Tired.
And Yuki's at the top.
I just love that Rue, who slept for 6 hours, is probably waking up with that tired retail worker anger.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. She's gonna go full Karen.
You ruined my nap.
Alright, so roll for the tomb dwarves.
All right. I wonder if they're as nice as the last guys. They aren't. I'm gonna put this sword up as whatever it hits. Honestly, I don't.
Also, chat, ignore the character sheet I'm having to pull up for the sake of spell I'm going to cast. There we go,
Alright,
that's
so that
up.
was them.
That's 30 damage
So-
if they fail.
The zombies.
So,
roll-
Milla, I want to make a point of something.
Okay.
Read this and tell me if you think I officially got my long rest.
Considering your trance, I'll say that you would gain your benefits of a long rest.
Okay. Because I read that bottom part and I was like,
Well, I got a short rest in at least, which means I do at least
And
get
then
better.
withers. Roll the-
Oh yeah, I would get my jinxes back, because short rest.
All right. No one get hurt. I use the rest of my things just to heal up Enoch's sucking chest wounds.
I think you healed him already.
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have my lay on hands. I use the rest of my pool. That's what I'm saying.
Alright.
I wouldn't also get a bonus because that was just a quick surprise cast, right?
Let's take a look here. Yeah, we'll start at your turn then on the initiative then, Dan.
Okay, because I'm going to use a jinx to break his legs. Cloudus!
Alright. So let's see. He's gonna roll for the damage. He passed for the moonbeam damage, so
takes
he'll
15.
take 15.
And now 20 feet is removed from his movement speed until my next turn.
Alright. Next up will be. As you hear some grunting and groaning as more zombies with bridles are beginning to dart their way into here, and this one is just gonna barrel full, so he's gonna have to.
Should I roll the
Save.
damage again, or are we just sticking with the 30?
Roll the damage again.
Also,
Alright.
question.
So that'd
Didn't-
be 4d10.
Didn't
Oh,
they roll a 1 and I rolled a 19? Or no.
Yep,
We're starting
We're starting
initiative
at
at
me.
Dad's turn since he
because
cast
my
it.
surprise. So 26.
Yeah, so they take half since they passed. Alright, so that means it's down to that much. Yeah. He's gonna move to there. This zombie is going to erupts in flames as it runs over. And you hear Withers yell, "No, you fool! Stay out of the sunlight!"
Shame! You can't reset the trap now!
Ah. Alright. So the other zombie gets held back as it gets over there. Tyrant Bane, it's now your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna be fucking filthy.
How filthy will you be?
I'm going to move. Can I move here?
Sure.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna move here. And I am going to make several gestures. I'm gonna use an action and a bonus action, basically.
Alright.
Alright, so for the action, he's going to make several weird gestures around his heart as he casts heroism on himself.
Alright.
So I can't be frightened, and I gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcast ability modifier at the start of each of my turns,
Nice.
which is 8. So again, 8 HP a turn. Yay! Final Fantasy 6 regen. And when he finishes it, he's going to snap his fingers and point at Wither. And he's going to just make a single gesture toward him, pointing at his horns as he casts Compelled Duel.
Alright, well, you did use your action to cast, so you couldn't really cast Compel Duel, or unless it's at your Channel Divinity.
Right. Well, I could cast my Channel Divinity. Yeah, I could just keep taunting the fuck out of him, actually. This will be funnier. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna use my Champion Challenge. Instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and just hold my Holy Cloth aloft and use it.
Rabbit,
Bada bing.
rabbit, rabbit,
Yes.
rabbit.
Yes.
You really might want to read the last bit.
Wait, the spell ends if you attack any other creature.
Continue reading.
If you cast a spell target a hostile creature other than the target. If a creature trying to do damage to the target or cast a harmful spell on it.
Wait, does the Channel Divinity use the Compel Duel spell?
No.
No, I'm not using Compelled Duel because I can only cast one spell.
Right.
Alright. You know, fuck it, I'm just gonna stand right here. Because my Channel Divinity also is an action, so bada bing.
Alright.
Bada bing.
Next up is Yuki then.
Alright.
She'll just stand under Tyrant Bane, looking menacing. As menacing as she can, being the adorable fluffball she is.
Burke.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Alright.
Alright, there's a zombie there. You know what? She'll bark at it. I forgot about the zombie. I was so focused on that jackass over there.
Alright, so Yuki's gonna bark at the zombie. Alright. Rue, it's your turn.
So he's lost some movement, you say?
Indeed.
Oh, well, let's just go ahead and slow him down just a little bit more, shall we?
Tie his ass up in there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Kinda
Here, I'm gonna take up this nice little bit, and it also goes. I think that just about covers all those little guys, don't it?
Well, let me just double check real quick here.
I know it's 20. So that'd be.
As you go to cast that, Withers extends a hand out that says, I think not. And he casts Counterspell.
Counterspell his counterspell? Can we get gross in Magic Battle?
Oh.
Alright.
Counterspell. Spell pierce.
I don't think so, actually.
Ah.
Saves
I
me
don't
the
think
trouble.
so. I was gonna say, it saves me the trouble because I have one too.
Alright.
Oh, this
so,
is fun.
it's cocked.
And just
Alright.
enjoying being a
Oh,
shit to this guy.
cancel.
Oh, I'm sorry, did you want to cast? I don't think so.
Oh my God.
Mana short.
Alright, so the spell goes off.
I think that's
So,
gonna go off
2,
the map a little bit, but that I think that gets them about right there.
And that dog's got to roll 2, and he fails, so he takes the full dash from there.
Sorry, guys. Decided to like it.
Alright. So that was your action to cast Entangle. Anything else?
Oh, don't really think I can do anything else. No, I think I'm just better off where I am and just being support right now. So yeah, that'll be me. Actually, you know what? I am at least going to not be in one big clump just in case. So I'm gonna just poke over here.
Alright, now that's Wither's turn. And go ahead and re-roll the damage for
That's
that.
D4s.
I was about to say
That's
that looks
better.
very, very low. Alright.
So what can he move now? Like 5 feet? Oh wait, no, Entangle just roots him, doesn't it? If he failed it.
Yep. As you go to look up. He kind of looks off to the side. Protect me, you fools! Protect the master's work! And you see him vanish.
Ah,
Coward.
damn it!
Damn it, they can body me!
Frog bomb!
Alright. Well, that's his turn. It's now Orvex's turn. He's gonna move over here. See how the Yuki's barking at that zombie that's right there. He's gonna shoot him with advantage. And that's a hit. And he gets sneak attack. Alright, so that's... The zombie slumps as it takes a shot to the head, but it picks itself back up. It maintains. Oh, a little help. And then Enoch, it's your turn.
Enoch sighs, steps over here by Rue, and then he just points, and just gonna change up my strategy. Blast. 12 on the zombie.
That hits.
Alright, let's first see if... Oh, wrong thing. See if this drops him. Okay, I doubt 3 kills it.
It maintains as it stands firm.
18.
That hits.
For 1.
Wow. I'm so sorry, Enoch. Yeah, it does that thing where you hear the neck creak to one side on the first hit, and then it glances off and it straightens it back out in the second hit, and it's maintained.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really do much considering we have nothing but difficult terrain and AoE damage, so Enoch just sighs and just leans against the chariot.
I'll roll for these guys. Ooh,
Right.
34!
Are they
Ooh,
even
that's
alive? Are they even
disgusting.
alive?
the
Even
power
if
of
they
movie.
pass, they're still gonna get annihilated. So yeah, they're all just, those 3 are all just dead. Yeah, this dwarf is just, hanging out to the side. You can't currently see him. And I'll just denote that so that, those are the ones that you currently can't see. Alright. Next up is gonna be Kawasha. It's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna move to Yuki's space. and actually, he's gonna bonus action Shalala. Realizing that that zombie's there, and he's gonna whack it with his quarterstaff. Oh, jeez, I
Tyrant Bane
dropped
also
a
on
die.
that spot?
Hmm?
Isn't Tyrant Bane also on that spot?
Oh, that's right.
It's getting a bit crowded up there.
I know, right? Never mind, he would produce flame instead.
Ah, yes.
And he
Attack.
rolled a natural 20.
There we go.
Fantastic. There you go. That's the
And he
pepper.
takes that zombie's head off, and it's dead.
Sausages.
Alright, that's all Kawashi could do. Zeno, it's now your turn.
Who's left? I don't even see who's left.
They're out in the hall.
Yeah, they're out on the sides where we can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because of that, Zeno's gonna be remembering, like, aim right here, have the shatter go this way.
Alright. Alright, so that's gonna be a con save from that dwarf. That's cocked.
First things first, that's 11.
No, surge detected. And it failed its con save. Roll the damage.
Boo.
Oof.
The four shatter damage. That is rather disappointing, honestly.
Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Alright.
He's
Elise.
just looking at one too early. Yes.
If I get right here. If I get right here, I can't see back in here, can I?
From where you're at, no.
Alright. She'll just take a 5-foot step back and just hold action. If anything comes through the hallway, I'll just take a shot.
Alright. Dan, it's your turn.
So, when he left, can I tell that was him teleporting away, or did he just turn invisible?
Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. More importantly, could I have counterspelled that and ruined his day further?
Well, you already
Is that
spent your
I was gonna
reaction.
say,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
already spent it, yeah.
But we also had, like, 2 other people with counterspell. Someone could potentially have done something about that.
Yeah.
But that's fine. 26?
Based on his movements, you determined that he was casting a Misty Step.
Ah! Okay, so he could be somewhere in this hallway still.
Potentially.
So, knowing that, I'm going to move my moonbeam. And let's see, that's the focus point. Yeah, I can move it back and forth like an asshole. I'm just gonna
Alright.
laser beam everything in this hallway.
Alright. Well, that's gonna be a bunch of con saves.
Let me see.
Zombie
Okay, so I
fails.
can move it to, like, there would be the max.
Tomb Dwarf failed. The one on the right passed. So, yeah. Roll damage.
Alright, and that is our... Oh, no, wait, that's correct. 4d10s. $17.
17. Okay.
Oh, where are you going? We were just starting to have fun! Dan has a very sinister smile on his face right now. As he's popping zombies with his moonbeam.
Alright. Speaking of zombies, it fails, so go ahead and roll the damage.
Whoop. How's a 33 sound?
You hear a resounding. Alright. So that concludes the zombie's turn. It's not your turn, Tyrant Man.
Okay. If I step in the entangle, I will be entangled.
Potentially.
Okay.
Actually, I believe it's only difficult terrain after it's cast.
It is difficult terrain.
Oh,
So
sweet.
you just have like half movement through it.
Oh, so I can move out into that hallway. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And the laser. All right. Oh, you don't say. All right. Boom. I'm going to stand there, sword ablaze.
All right.
Who's out here? Who do I see?
Let me go ahead and make sure I am on the right layer. And go ahead. There is a tomb dwarf to your left, or a tomb dwarf to your right, and in the moonbeam is another tomb dwarf. And you do not see withers.
Well, maybe you can hear me. I'm gonna go ahead and hold up my my cloth, my piece of divine toga. I'm going to hold it above my head and yell in Omuan. Hold on. Oh god.
Clear his throat first.
I know that pain.
Oh god.
Yeah. Don't die.
I'm trying not to. It's been really hard today.
All right.
Okay. So, in my loudest possible voice, I'm going to say, those who would like to be freed from this curse, come to me, and know your end. And I'm going to cast Champion Challenge.
All right.
I'm sure he was supposed to be louder than that, but I'd like to just imagine he's just so sleepy that he's just like, come to me.
Let's just come over here and let me beat the shit out of you. Yeah,
All
Yuki's
right.
like, you're so cool. I'm a sword and shield man. Trust me, you should see the charge blade guy.
All right.
He's fucking crazy.
That's
The
something
one
new.
over here fails and is compelled. The one that's currently standing in the moonbeam passed.
Oh, I don't even fucking care. You're gonna fucking get obliterated. All right, and that's the end of. No, I got a javelin. Oh, to hell with you. I'm gonna wing the javelin at the one who didn't frickin' listen.
All right.
That is a 21.
That hits.
That is 5.
All right. And actually, you have multi-attack, so you can throw another javelin if you wish.
Ooh.
What for? 25.
That also hits.
9.
9. All right.
Those two last rolls were enough for that one, or for the 3 misses from beginning of the session.
He didn't hear me. He has to speak into my microphone.
All right. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but considering how close it is to 11 o'clock and we're getting back to the top of the initiative for tonight, I think this is actually a good place to leave off for the session.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know some people gotta get going, so.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
his name. I know his true name. I have his ass.
All
Hey,
right.
I forgot to write that in my notes. Whoops.
Well, since we're wrapping up, let's start out. Caitlin, where can they find you?
Hello, I'm Caitlin C37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter, Caitlin C37, where I do art. Commissions are open. Also rapid if you're still interested. I'm good now. But that's
What's
that.
that?
You had mentioned that you had wanted a painting art, but that's it. Anyway,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's it? I'm sorry?
Anyway, that is it for me. Is commissions. Yeah.
Yeah, come in. This is your voice means I can clamber on in, slither in. I sneak into the commissions like Shakespeare.
Slither on in.
Nice.
Real quick, Rabbit, I hope you appreciated that.
I love that name.
All right. Sorry, Bob, but that's aside for keeping things going. Chaco, where can they find you? Because I know you gotta get going.
Hi, I'm Chocolate Zombie 101. You can find me here on Tuesdays playing Elise on Twitter at Chocolate Zombie 101. And soon on Thursdays on twitch.tv/TwitchThePerson for Power Rangers Cyber Strike.
All right, moving right along. Milla, where can they find you?
Hello, you can find me on Twitter at MillenNinjaNerd, on Twitch occasionally as MillenNinja. You can also find me on Monday nights at twitch.tv/LetJake as we continue trials of Eidos, Legacy of the Dealbreakers. We're exploring a certain fortress, and rescuing slaves is hard when you have drow that are persecuting you, as well as dealing with dragons, hordes, and stuff like that. But it's a good old time. Tune in Monday nights, be able to find out. That's it for me.
Alrighty, DeLuna, where can they find you?
Hey, you can find me at Twitter at DLuna1338. And as Chaco mentioned before he left, on Thursdays, hopefully consistently starting on this week on Twitch the Person's Power Rangers Cyber Strike. I'm going to be one of the main three in that one so far, and I'm so excited for that. That's going to be so much fun.
Alrighty, moving right along. Draco, where can they find you?
Everyone, you can find me on YouTube as Draco Magnius, on Twitter at DMagnius, and here on Twitch at Draco_Magnius. I stream Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 10 p.m. East Standard Time. On Wednesday, we do Super Paper Mario. We're about to go through the next door and see what happens behind that. Looks like it's going to be some sort of prehistoric world. On Thursday, we're doing Ren's Demons, a new game that came out 2 days ago. That's pretty fun. We're on top of a mountain, exploring what's going on over there with our new friend, amateur adventurer, trying to learn the ropes from us, a 10-year-old kid. He is a grown-ass man. And on Friday, we're going to be doing Dragon Quest XI. Finally going to Arborea to see if we can find our two last friends, Veronica and Serena, the twins.
Awesome. Rabbit, where can they find you?
Hey, what's going on? My name is Rabbit. You can go ahead and find me on Twitch and Twitter. Hey, Mr. Rabbit. I stream Monday through Friday. If you like horror games, RPGs, and retro games, I am your one-stop shop for all that good freaking noise. I'm a thumb-having son of a bitch, and I got a lot of jokes. So come on down, play the games of yesteryear. We have all kinds of fun over there.
I can confirm, very much fun.
Yes,
Oh,
so
thank
much
you.
fun.
Appreciate it.
Agreed.
Yes.
I lurk occasionally in your streams when I have time.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say. I
And-
appreciate that.
Oh, sorry to cut you off.
No, it's all good.
Yeah. And you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on YouTube and Twitter at BurnoutVaughn. And in 2 days, on Thursday at 9 Eastern Time, we will be starting our All Warlock mini-series with myself, DM'd by CG, as well as Theropod Art, Citric King, and Punkyard Dog, where we will be doing pack tactics. An All Warlock mini-campaign where we test out some of the homebrew pack boons I hope to soon bring to gaming tables near you. All proceeds go to actually making that a published work, so keep an eye out for that. And I already know who we're going to raid because it's rare that they are on it this time at all. So we're going to go say hi to one Mark Allen Jr. and Azul J, who are currently playing through Sonic 06, because Azul J's never played it and knows very little about Sonic in general. So,
That's gonna be fun.
yeah, how about for a aid message we go with get those rings. But before we go out, the quote of the session actually goes to Caitlin for the bear has a deadpan look on its face as she does the magic fingers. All right, you guys all have a good night, and see you next Tuesday. Have a good one.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, everybody.